The link, let's see, because we definitely want browser for this. Sam Morril on JRE. Did you guys catch this? Does anybody watch this shit? There was some funny stuff that happened here. Let's see if we could get it pulled up on the web browser, hopefully.
Yeah. Show. Give some examples.
Right. It's great. Perfect. Silver. Here, we'll pull it up. JRE, Sam Morril. Let's see how this motherfucker starts.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
It's banging pots and pans.
Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
Wakes her up every night. Uh-oh.
I don't really like weird.
Why did it go black now? Come on. Why are we going black here? There they are.
Do you like cigars?
You gotta hear this. It starts right off the bat. You gotta listen.
Okay, watch this.
This is like
watch closely.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
I don't really like weird.
Do you like cigars?
I like alcohol and I like coffee. I'm not a big cigar guy.
Do you want alcohol?
I'll have it maybe in like second half of the show.
Second half of the show.
I like to feel the caffeine.
Uh-oh, Joe don't like that. So Joe says, do you want to have a drink here? And Sam goes, maybe the second half of the show. I've got a real agenda to show the world who I really... And Joe doesn't like that. Like, Joe doesn't want to talk to fucking Sam Morril sober. Good God. You know, Joe doesn't like Sam Morril, okay? But he knows that this guy's a part of the scene. We got to keep this thing going.
That's that random stare.
He's being told that he can't have a drink till the second half, and then he's thinking, so Sam's planning this out. He's thinking this. He doesn't like that. Why is Sam planning this out?
I don't really like weird.
Do you like cigars?
I like alcohol and I like coffee. I'm not a big cigar guy.
Do you want alcohol?
I'll have it maybe in like second half of the show.
Second half of the show.
I like to feel
Let's
the caffeine.
Prepare glasses with ice.
Oh, he wants a drink now.
Once things start getting a little sideways.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what's happening, brother? How you doing?
Great.
And why can't you have a drink with him?
I've been
I
on the
thought
road
that you might be
pretty hard with this
drunk.
hour. And,
I know. You know, he does a podcast called They Might Be Drunk. He likes to fancy himself a big drinker. Right? And there he is. He wants to be sober and attentive. And then he goes, oh, is this a guy from Love is Blind here? Kenneth?
Oh, shit.
Is that Kenneth? Hold on. Let's let that clear up. And Kenneth from Love is Blind right there. I don't think you're a good fit for my black family. You know, Sam Morril, it's like, okay, I would have understood why you didn't want to drink till the second half, but then you spent the first half doing jack shit.
I mean,
you're not even attempting comedy here. You know, why use this? You got this huge opportunity. And by the way, you could become a multimillionaire if you just do the bare minimum to be somewhat funny. You just have to attempt some sort of comedy and you'll be a multimillionaire in 2 weeks if you play your cards right. Sam Morril goes on Joe Rogan multiple times. It doesn't move the needle for him. You know, why isn't he rich? Why isn't he big and successful? It's because he goes on Rogan, he blows the opportunity. He just sits there like a lump and talks to you as if you're just a normal dude at a job. What's the point?
His co-host Mark Normand is out there making a name for himself, doing pranks for Amazon.
Maybe the second half. Right, so let's just get a glimpse of their discussion here for a second.
I still romanticize the road. I still love it.
The road.
And I did theaters last year for the first time ever, just the theater run. So that now I'm back in clubs to just tighten it. But it's I love it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know anything about Joe Rogan. He doesn't want to talk about he's done all this talk already. He's on to the next. He wants to talk about Biden. He wants to talk about trans kids. He wants to talk about how silly this strange world is. He has no interest in hearing your stories about, the road. Yeah, the road. Okay, the road. He don't go on the road no more. He don't care. But Sam wants to spend his time talking about this horse.
It's the best experience. The arenas are pretty nice. They're fun. In the round, they're really fun.
They look fun.
Theaters are fun, but it's slightly removed from a club. Club is better than a theater.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, theaters... I forgot how intimate clubs were just doing theaters
kidding me.
Last year and being like, oh, shit, I can...
And this is where the big Joe Rogan audience that you're so excited to get, they've all tuned out now. They don't know you. You're not being funny. You're talking about the road. This is the one that gets skipped by Alexis Rang and Chantel Jeffries and all the cool people who watch Joe Rogan. They ain't watching this one. I bet the numbers are very, very low. I can't wait till Joe comes back to YouTube so we can compare numbers again.
I know. When is that happening?
We can compare. The comment section is going to be phenomenal. You know, is he going to be editing stuff out of the YouTube version for self-censorship? You know, what's going to be going on with that? It's going to be very interesting, but here is Skippable Sam blowing his opportunity on Rogan. Should we go to...
You could go to 2320. This is the kind of combo Joe is interested in having.
Oh, that didn't work. What do I do here?
Just 2320.
2320. Yeah, give me those numbers every time.
Epsilon.
Give me those numbers all the time. Okay, here he is, Sam Morril. And yeah, we're just going to... This is a Joe Rogan moment here.
Yes, this is just
listen to this.
Put a bullet in my head, honestly. I really would. Because the amount of people, they're like, oh, they're on vacation. There's a Jewish holiday. I'm like, I'm Jewish. I've never heard of that holiday. That's not a holiday. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know, and then then we got MLK Day. Then you shut down for Valentine's Day?
Oh, my God.
There's always something.
That's hilarious.
So, you know, thank God for stand-up. It's like, it's always there.
Yeah. Just like... What a fucking weird time it is today. What a weird
he has not. This is what 23 minutes in. Sam's talking. Joe forgot that this guy's talking to him, and Joe just sits there. 23 minutes in, he couldn't be more bored by Sam's fucking monotone ramblings, and he just kind of forgets that it's his turn to talk. I got to see how he gets out of that one again. Look at this, Sam ends this convoluted nonsense statement that couldn't be more. I mean, Joe, you know, he's past this kind of rubbish
He wants to talk about how comedy is banned.
Yeah. He wants to drink. He doesn't want to talk to you sober.
Thank God for stand-up. It's like, it's always there.
Look at this. He doesn't know what this is. He's so bored out of his mind.
Just like, what a fucking weird time it is today. What a weird time it is to tell jokes.
Sam's aware of this now.
It just in the culture right now.
Yeah, it's just such a strange fucking time.
Oh,
you know, it's
he's looking up. So here's a new one. This is Joe Rogan Unlocked. When he starts looking up at the ceiling,
what's up there?
That means he's not interested in anything. He can't look at you. He's so disgusted with how he has to force this and pretend to be engaged in a conversation. If you're ever a guest on Rogan, he starts looking up at the ceiling while he's talking to you, looking around. He's looking for answers anywhere but your eyes because he is so bored.
He's in this teeny room looking right at Sam Morril, who's laughing.
Yeah.
His
Well,
face
it's inappropriate. And I hope you learned your lesson. And why does Joe never learn? Okay, you didn't have a good time with Sam Morril. Maybe stop booking him. Your fan, and nobody wants to see a Sam Morril episode here. How long did this go? 3:30 they talked? Well, I guess those drinks come into the second half. Maybe it woke Joe up. Let's see.
What a fucking weird time it is today. What a weird time it is to tell jokes.
It just in the culture right now.
Yeah,
this is shit.
It's just such a strange fucking time. You know, it's a strange time to be doing stand-up.
It's always a strange time to be. I mean, I think during the Crusades it was weird to be funny. I think it's always a weird time.
So dangerous.
I think it's always a bad time to be. You know, but man, is it
kill me? Okay, let's see this next one.
128.55.
Is that okay? Yeah.
Oh, 012855.
Yeah, it's always doing to me like that. It's much quicker on the mind. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Okay, so this is almost halfway. So will Sam ask for a drink? Let's find out. They're watching this really stupid, you know, it's a very boomer thing to do. I wish this wouldn't overlap when I'm here. Joe Rogan's making Sam watch Steve Ballmer going crazy on stage, some like video from the early days of the internet where a Microsoft employee or CEO or someone of Microsoft is doing a keynote for Microsoft and they start screaming crazy. It's one of these very boomer viral videos that nobody today finds funny. Nobody has the time for it. Joe's forcing Sam to view this. And after Sam sees this, he might need that first drink? Let's find out.
Look at this. This is insanity.
It's not good. Sam doesn't care for this. Some bullshit video of a man on stage. It's not.
This is insane.
It's not insane.
Software.
So what?
Imagine you're in business with these guys. Like, oh my god, we're in business with maniacs.
This is either getting you fired the fuck up, or you're like, I'm out. You know?
Watch Sam. Watch Sam.
But this is where it gets corn. Ready for this? Here we go.
This is horrible. This video.
I love this company. Yeah!
He don't care.
Brutal.
Brutal. Yeah, it is brutal.
You don't get to say after your thing, though.
Hey, man, that's the kind of guy I want running my company.
He seems like a great owner for the Clippers.
All in.
He's super sweaty.
That's what I was saying. That's what I remember this video.
He goes nuts.
Making him watch
But
another
that's
version
like part of his act. You know, his act is that he would go nuts. You know, it was fun. So if you're going to have to do those kind of things where you go out in front of all the fucking employees and dance around,
He's fun. He's having
why not
fun.
go nutty?
Yeah.
Why not go nutty? Then people will talk about it forever.
Yeah. Can I do a drink by any chance?
Yes.
Whoa, he's ready to drink. Can I do a drink by any chance? You know, this is not working. He could feel the thick awkwardness in the air. He wants that drink now. Look at his face there. Hold on, we'll wait for that to clear. Look at that. Can I get that drink now? We've all seen that in sitcoms and movies. I think I'll take that drink now, if you don't mind. Yikes. Imagine, and these comedians get super. I mean, this is a big deal for them, right? The biggest show in the world. This could make or break your career now. So he's got to be really going through it, especially imagine you're an hour in and you and Joe are just not connecting. Uh-oh, huh? It's a scary place to be. I'd be terrified there.
Go to 014130.
Wait, say that again. That's a lot of numbers here. One more time.
014130.
Wow. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, God, Joe's really...
Okay, like,
He's talking about the movie Ex Machina.
Ex Machina again.
Because you kind of know it's coming, but you also kind of want to believe a little bit. Yeah.
Just because a baby deer is cute doesn't mean the mountain lion won't get it.
He loves that.
That's the problem.
He got fucking...
We think he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's doing the right thing. And then him banging on the glass and you don't hear a sound. You're like, oh my God, you're going to die in there.
Yeah.
You're going to die in there.
A24 makes a lot of cool shit. Yeah.
Just banging on it and knowing you ain't putting a fucking dent in it.
So here's some Ex Machina footage he's showing him.
Forever.
I like...
When she just shoves the knife in him.
Look at this.
I love un-Hollywood endings, dude. I love when they don't give the people... And a lot of those movies bomb because people want a happy ending. Like, I think one of Woody Allen's best movies ever is Purple Rose of Cairo. And it's a fucking downer of an ending. And I think that's probably why it's one of his biggest bombs.
You know what it's going to be like? You can have a robot, and you can have a robot for a wife. But that robot for a wife, if she catches...
Robot for what? She's still talking about Ex Machina. He's moved on. Sam Morril started talking to you about some obscure Woody Allen film.
Just pretended he said nothing.
And Joe just skips over that and he goes, imagine you have a robot wife. Still thinking of Machina, which he's thought about too much. The movie should almost be bad to Joe by now that he's seen it and thought about it this much. Imagine having a robot wife. Let's see how Sam responds to this.
Is you doing anything? If you do anything that's illegal, you get a red light code and she detains you. Because your robot wife is stronger than you. And you could fuck this like really hot robot wife, and she looks like just a really hot woman.
We're all going to be subs?
Super sexy. But what she really is a murderous robot capable of pulling your fucking head right off your body.
How far are we from robot wars then? Like we'll have American robots versus Russian robots?
He's just, playing that game, hoping he could salvage some of this stuff. Okay, this is where things get squirrely here. This is a good one. Read me that number.
014800.
There we go. Watch this one. This is where they really just disconnect fully. This is pretty tough to watch. Joe looking very short in the frame here.
Well, by soldiers' minds are trialed by Australian army. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is that Quake thing. We're not far away from that.
Yeah, it's all. Oh, look at that thing.
But if you can make millions of dollars playing Quake, why wouldn't you just play Quake?
Exactly.
It's like we think of it's bad because it used to be bad, and we got to get over that idea.
I think same goes for OnlyFans. It's your fucking body, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
well, listen, I'm a fan of people doing whatever the fuck they want, and I think there's a lot of pressure from people shaming people and people getting upset at other people's choices. Like, worry about yourself. You'd be way better off if you worry about yourself. You know,
a lot of times it is your own issues with that, right? Like for me, like. You know, I don't think everyone should go to therapy, but I think some people could benefit from talking out loud and looking at themselves, you know?
What do you mean by that?
I think people who are judging other people's lives.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? What do I mean by that?
So Sam starts doing this dopey thing where he's like, I think everyone could benefit from a little therapy and talking to somebody and really just having another person there. And Joe just finally hits a wall with this bullshit, and he goes, what do you mean by this shit? And then Sam gets all nervous. He goes, what do you mean? What do I mean? And then Joe goes, I'm just fucking with you. Watch this go down. Now that you know kind of what happened here, watch this again. This is pretty brutal.
I don't think everyone should go to therapy, but I think some people could benefit from talking out loud and looking at themselves, you know?
What do you mean by that?
I think people who are judging other people's lives.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? What do I mean by that?
Fucking around.
Oh, I thought you said
he wasn't fucking around.
No, for sure. It's just
I just think sometimes if you're really
he wasn't fucking around. He slipped. He slipped into what he really wanted to say. Ooh, look at the pain and Sam. I mean, remember when Sammy looked at you? What do you mean? I mean, that's a bad conversation. All right, and then finally, let's do this one. Read this one to me.
015730.
Okay, here we go. This is our final note.
I think this is a cute Joe moment.
Okay, Joe moment. Let's see what happens.
Okay. What kind of deal are we talking about? It depends on who I am.
Yeah.
If it's me right now, I'd be like, this is crazy talk. I'm
I'm turned
busy.
on and I have an erection, but I'd like you to stop.
But I gotta go.
I'm going to jerk off in your bathroom.
But if I was 24-year-old me, I might kill that dude. I might fucking strangle that guy.
There's that movie about this. You ever see that movie To Die For with Nicole Kidman? It's a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Buck Henry wrote it, who wrote The Graduate. And she gets a young Joaquin Phoenix to murder her husband. She's his teacher. It's kind of hot, though.
Bro, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. There's crazy.
Oh, I've ever seen him do something like that. He really is bored with Sam. Look at this again.
With Nicole Kidman. It's a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Buck Henry wrote it, who wrote The Graduate. And she gets a young Joaquin Phoenix to murder her husband. She's his teacher. It's kind of hot, though.
Bro, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Whoa! Crazy. Joe Rogan and Sam Morril, everybody.
And then he transitions that into trans people going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Very good. Well, let Sam know that he really stunk on Joe Rogan. Make sure he knows that his insecurities and those little thoughts that he was thinking about his appearance, those were true. Okay. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with Redbar coming right back after these messages. We'll see you soon.